Starting the recording, but I gotta go.
Okay, thanks, Brian. I'll see it. Now you can do your 4-no trump,
Gotcha.
and it's a key card for hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 2 without the.
The queen, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Since you have 3 of the other 3 key cards, and the queen, you're in pretty good shape there.
So that gives me enough to go to 5 though then.
Well, except that you probably don't have enough high card points to get a grand here.
Okay.
So you can usually
How
just.
many do you need for grand?
Like 37.
Okay.
Right.
And so I can tell, looking at the south hand, the long trump hand, you don't have any heart losers, and you don't have any spade losers, and you might have a diamond loser, and you probably have a club loser.
Yeah.
So how would you normally go about trying to make this?
Well, we have to finesse the queen of diamonds for sure.
Well, is there anywhere to pitch the jack of diamonds? Or the 7 of diamonds? So you don't have to necessarily finesse in diamonds.
Oh, okay.
And what are you going to do in clubs? How would you play your clubs?
Clubs is tricky.
Would you lead the queen of clubs?
No, you leave
Yeah.
south, I think.
If you lead the queen of clubs and and either one, let's say east has the king, so the finesse works, and you play the ace, you still have a club loser.
Mm-hmm.
Even if the finesse works, you lose a club if you play it that way.
Mm-hmm.
So the clubs is the harder suit for you.
Yes.
So what were you saying, James? What did you think?
I would have led from south.
Yeah,
The king doesn't drop from west, then go up with the queen.
right. And so if West has the king of clubs, you can afford to lose one trick.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to have to lose a club. There's no way to get out from losing a club.
Mm-hmm.
So if you play the ace of clubs and lead up to the queen, if the king is in the west, you're going to be okay because they're going to wind up taking it, and then you play low from north, and then you have the queen and the jack left, so you can pitch a diamond from the south hand
Okay.
on the club.
Okay.
So given that you have to lose a club anyhow, you don't want to risk the diamond finesse, which you may not even need. So why don't you, are you able to see all the cards now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you see how that would work if you draw trumps and then lead the ace
Yes.
of clubs and a small club. If they duck, you'll win the one club, and you come back again and then maybe with a spade rough and lead another club. If they duck again, you haven't lost any clubs now, and you can afford to try the diamond finesse. But if they go
Okay.
with the king on any of these, you play a low club, you'll have a club pitch for your diamonds.
Okay.
And the main key I wanted to show about the auction here, though, is what a problem it is if you only transfer at the 2 level here, and then try and go to 4-no trump, because 4-no trump is not key card, and when you don't know that, when north doesn't know you have 6 hearts, and you don't know if north has 3, so there's no suit agreement after a transfer has been completed at the 2 level. Let's try another. And so, Lynn, what was that 3-no trump telling you?
I could choose which game I want to play in.
Right, and why is he asking you to choose that?
Because he has 5 hearts.
Right. So why would you not just do 4 hearts there?
Oh, you think that's better? Okay.
Let's see.
The only time you keep it is if you just have the two hearts.
Right, you could have as few as 2 hearts, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So he's normally asking, do you have 3 or more hearts if you do go to bid 4 hearts? Because if you have
Okay.
a double 10, you'll pass the 3 no trump.
Okay.
Okay, so how is 4 hearts going to work out here?
Well, let's see. Looks like I have just a diamond loser and a spade loser. So we'll
And
make at least
possibly-
5.
Possibly 2 spade losers because if you lead it like the 9 of spades and play the queen, they'll play the ace.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if you lead a low spade back to finesse, their jack is going to win a second spade.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit tricky, although they might cover the 10 with the jack. So you lose either 1 or 2 spades, but you'll make it okay here. Now
Mm-hmm.
the other bid that you can make over the 2 diamond transfer, North might think about bidding 3 hearts there. What is a 3 heart?
Right, the super accept, but
Yeah,
I
what do
thought
you
I
need for
had
super
to,
accept?
I thought I had to have 17 points to do that.
And how many do you have?
16, 17.
16.
Plus a doubleton, because now you're talking
Oh, okay. So I can
about
count
playing in
that.
hearts, and you'd be the dummy in hearts, so you get your dummy points.
Oh, okay. I thought
So I
about
would call
that.
that 4 card support with 17 points. I would have super accepted
Okay.
there. And
Okay.
also, the super accept is another thing that makes it so that if South had a bigger hand, he could bid 4 no trump, and it would be key card again. Because when you super
Okay.
accept, you're promising a fit, whereas if you just do a regular accept, you may only have 2 cards, and so that jump to 4 no trump is the quantitative no trump instead of a key card.
So a super accept means you have a fit and you have 17.
Yeah. Mhm.
And we have 4, and I have 4 hearts too.
You have to have 4 card support or more, and you have to have a
Oh,
maximum.
not just a fit. Okay, 4 or more.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 4 card support. Yep.
So 4.
Okay. Okay. Now what?
So do you think you have enough for slam?
No.
I agree with you. So I think this is the perfect auction.
Okay.
You got right up in there. They didn't get a chance to interfere with you, and you stopped at game because you didn't have enough points per game. If we look at this, if they get a diamond lead, you've got a diamond loser and a club loser,
Mm-hmm.
and the heart finesse is on, so you can make your contract, but you're not making the slam on that.
Okay. Hmm.
I think that's the right bid there. Even though you have a very flat hand, you have 3 card support for the spades, and so you would normally convert that back to 4 spades. In this case, 3 no trump would make also, but if you imagine, what if South's king and queen of clubs were the king and queen of hearts, and you had 2 low clubs there, they would run 5 clubs on you right off the bat.
Yeah. Okay.
So sometimes in pairs, you'll choose to leave it in 3 no trump with a hand like this, but I would do it where I add a diamond stopper, at least the queen of diamonds, not the jack or clubs rather, a club stopper with at least queen of clubs.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch to players after this one.
Okay. Okay.
And so James, what is that two no trump asking you?
It means she has 8 or 9 points, so she's inviting me, so I can choose between hearts and no trump, and I can choose between stopping here or going to game.
That's correct.
So I would go 3 hearts.
Yeah. Yep, and that's perfect auction there. It looks like you can finesse twice in hearts, and so you'll lose the queen of hearts, but not the king, so you have a heart loser. You can lead up to the king of spades, and that's okay. That'll work out for you. So you have 2 spade losers. But the diamonds are 3-3, and you have a doubleton there. So probably before they get their spades, you'll be able to take ace king of diamonds and ruff a diamond. And then come back to the ace of clubs, and you'll have 2 good diamonds to pitch a couple little spades. So I think you'll
Oh,
lose
yeah, nice.
a heart, maybe just a heart and a spade, and you might make 5 on this, depending. But it's because everything is in a nice position for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna switch you guys. And so, Lynn, you need to kibitz this table now,
Okay.
James.
And I forgot how to do that.
I think you go to my name and the people.
Oh, okay. And the people. Okay.
Then click
And then
follow.
join.
Yep.
Did you hit join there?
I'm looking for join. Oh, there it is. Got it.
Okay, can you see the hand now?
Yes.
I think if it's about like if I play with Corey, I'll bid differently. I'll probably start with Stamen.
To start with Themen, you probably need a stronger hand.
Yeah, I know it turned out we got a double fist.
Yep, it's true. And so here you're going to lose 2 spades and 2 diamonds. Although if they don't take their diamonds, you'll just lose 2 spades because you got 2 pitches on clubs.
Mm-hmm.
So if you started with Stamen, then I said spades, you still think I might only have 4, right? So then
Right.
you go to hearts after that?
No,
He's
once
got
you
4
find them-
spades, so he's already good. It's only a question. He'll just support your spades at that point.
Okay, gotcha.
But if you didn't have 4 spades, but you had like the 3 hearts like this, he could still
be
try
weird.
and show his hearts later.
Mhm.
But with a weaker hand, it's probably better to just go like the auction was here.
I think had that Queen of Club been anywhere else, I would bid something differently.
Right. Mm-hmm. As it turns out, the Queen of Clubs is in the perfect spot if they don't get off to a diamond lead. But they will get off to a diamond lead.
Mm-hmm.
I know. But I don't know, I just have to do it.
Can I try kickback?
Because yes.
Yeah.
Just do regular here.
All right.
And he wants to know my key card in hearts as well.
That's right.
So,
Mhm.
So I just have two.
Mm-hmm.
That is,
2 without the queen is hearts, yeah.
No, 5 no trump is a king ass.
oh,
Kings.
he's asking me for kings.
Clubs.
Sorry. And he's asking me for kings in the other suit, so two again. But
I suggest that for your king ask you do a different set of responses where you bid your lowest king that you actually have.
oh, okay. So I do that.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know how many kings I have, right?
He doesn't know, but he knows you have the king of clubs.
And that's enough.
Yeah.
Wow.
What if he needed to know more? What would he do? Is there anything he?
So
An
what you could
agreement.
do is if he wanted to know about the king of diamonds, he could bid 6 diamonds himself, which is now an asking about a specific king.
Okay. And then if she has it, she goes to 7. If she doesn't have it,
She stops at 6.
6 hearts, right?
Okay.
And if your suit is spades, you can actually say, no, I don't have it, but I have this king, and bid like the next king up if there's still room for that.
Okay.
So I think we're going to be in pretty good shape here for 7 hearts, don't you think?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Club king. I mean.
No, the club he asked me for.
Yep.
Maybe how did you know Tracy had the king of spades?
I don't, but I can count 12 fast trick off the top, and there's got to be a way to make up the 13th one when she opened 1 no trump.
Right. She has to have high card points somewhere. So what he knows about is the 2 aces is 8 points, and the king of clubs is 3 more. That's 11.
Okay.
So she has to have at least 4 more high card points somewhere.
Okay.
And if it's the king of spades, that's good. If it's the king of diamonds, that's good.
Okay.
Even with a case like this, let's say she has the ace little in spades, so you have a problem in spades.
Mhm.
You'd still be able to take the ace of diamonds, then go to the dummy with the ace of hearts and rough a diamond, go to dummy with the 10 of clubs and rough a diamond, go to dummy with the king of clubs and rough a diamond, and go to dummy with the ace of spades, and your last diamond is good, and you can pitch a spade loser on the long diamond. So even
Wow.
without, if you didn't have that off the top, so long as the diamonds are 4-3 here, you can rough out diamonds because South has so many entries to do that, and North has so many trumps.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
Done.
Yeah, so what do we think 4 hearts is here?
Then he must have at least 6 hearts.
6 spades.
But because he doesn't want to be declare,
Okay, so it's spades, 6 spades,
Yeah.
not 6 hearts.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
and so this is the standard way of bidding this hand where you're 6-4 and you have enough points for game, is you try Stayman first to see if you have a 4-4 heart fit. And when you don't, you do a Texas transfer into your 6 card suit.
Okay.
So that you still wind up with strong hand as the declare, and with the high cards, most of the high cards being hidden. And so how's this going to work out for us? How would we play spades with 9 spades missing the queen?
For 2 suits, right?
Yeah, we'll play for the drop there. We'll normally play the ace and king and hope the queen falls. If there were 5 spades missing, we do the finesse. Lose here. And then how are we going to do in hearts.
We're gonna lose. Well, we could finesse that queen, you know, how could we do that?
You will be inclined to try a finesse, but it's gonna fail.
Mm-hmm,
So we're gonna lose a heart.
mm-hmm, I'm gonna lose it.
Are we gonna lose any clubs?
No,
Nope, because we've got the ace and king and the long trump hand only has 2 clubs. Are we gonna lose any diamonds?
one.
Yeah. So we'll lose a diamond and a heart, so we should take 11 tricks here. So it seems like 4 spades is the right place, and there's little they can do to get in their way.
Well, this is a tricky one because I don't have that many points, but I have a lot.
With your partner opening a no trump, do you think you probably have enough for game?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, okay, so then I can do the Texas transfer,
Yep.
so it's 4.
Yep.
Man,
Wow.
So you have a
I
pretty good trump fit.
pretty good. It'll do.
But you have 2 quick spade losers and a quick diamond loser, so they're going to take 3 tricks right off the bat, and so game is the best you can do there.
I had a hand like this with Corey at a tournament, or like this exact bidding sequence when I was the dummy hand. When I lay my cards down, my 7 spade heart was hidden behind my 6-1. So for up until trick 9, Corey thought only had 6.
Oh, okay.
And he was really trying to work really hard to manufacture the 13th trick.
So yeah, you can see here, North has a minimum 1 no trump opener with 15 high card points. South has 9 high card points, so that's you got 24 high card points between you, but it's an easy game contract because you have such a good trump fit, and also because you have distributional hand there. Also, if they don't lead one of their aces suits, so who's on lead here? It's going to be West on lead. No, it's going to be East on lead. So East is apt to lead
Probably a spade.
spade. If they lead a club, you can win the ace and the king, and pitch a spade on the king of clubs, and then you'll only have 1 spade loser. So the defense needs to be pretty good about taking their tricks right off the bat to keep you from trick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to change it up a bit because that's a really ugly hand.
Yeah. I agree with that, but go ahead and make it a no trump because we need to
All right,
do
sure.
the no trump sequence for this arrangement too. It's different.
Well, I just do that, even though he just.
Yep, that's right.
I nothing. Okay, so I don't do 3 no trump here. I do.
You don't. So the question is, what can you do? Lynn, what do you think her bid should be here?
Oh, gosh. Hmm.
So does South have enough points? Does South think that they have enough points for game?
South?
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, so South doesn't want to stop short of game for sure.
If she
So
bids
maybe
3
just
diamonds,
say 4 hearts.
4 hearts would be that
No.
Texas transfer showing 6 spades.
No, so yeah, you don't want that.
So there's a
Transfer.
standard convention for when you're 5-4 in the majors
Mm-hmm.
and partner does
Oh,
not have
3
a
no
four-card-
trump.
Three
No,
no
Smolin.
is gonna not get you to your heart bit.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
James, do you know what it is here?
I don't know the convention. I was going to ask if she did 3 diamonds, would that be a transfer to hearts?
3 diamond is a natural bid in diamond.
Yes, that's correct. So the bid you want to make is 3 spades.
Smolin.
Smolin, yeah.
Okay.
Smolin is specifically for when you're 5-4 in the majors and you have games.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And what Smolin says is, I'm 5-4 and my 5-card suit is the one I did not bid. So that you can still have the no trump opener be the declarer.
If I had 5
Spades.
spades, I would bid then 3 hearts.
3 hearts, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
And North could have only 3 spades and only 2 hearts in an auction like this. And so they can still stop in 3 no trump. So North's 4 heart bid here is confirming that he has exactly 3 card heart support.
3, okay.
Because if he'd had 4 hearts, he would have shown it on his first rebid. And if he'd only had 2 hearts, he'd have bid 3 no trump here.
Right.
And then I think we have at least 31 points. So do I stop there or do I?
Yeah, so the question is what's the maximum points he could have?
32. No, 32. 33.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that would be enough for slam.
Mhm.
And so you can try asking for key cards here.
So do I just do the 4 no trump here?
Yep, and since you have a suit agreement, 4 no trump is a key card.
And is that a little risky because I know he doesn't have like over heart support, you know what I mean? Okay, so he has
We know he's
diamond.
got 3 card heart support, so he knows what the trump is.
Okay.
So how many key cards is he telling you?
2 is hearts, so
No.
No.
I know that.
1 for his clubs. 3.
0.
So he either has 3 or 0.
Well, he doesn't have 3.
That's correct.
So then he has 0.
Okay, so then I just stay at hearts 5.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
And so how are we going to do on this?
I think you just make 5 with the club lead.
2 club losers.
Yeah, and who's going to be on lead here?
East.
What are they likely to lead?
Diamond, probably.
That's what I'd lead.
Would you?
Really?
My singleton
my.
diamond?
Oh, then that's good for you.
Because I know that they're missing at least 1 key card, right? Because they
Right.
didn't go to slam.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I've got the ace of clubs, but it may be they may be off 2 key cards. Because off 1 key card, they'll often still go to slam.
Mm-hmm.
And so if a partner has the ace of diamonds, that's what you need to lead there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Then they're going to
if
do
you see
well.
that lead of 10, then you're suspicious and you just then pull trump.
You pulled trump, and then you have 2 pitches and diamonds to throw your club losers on,
Yeah, you do.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
so you can play after that. You can play the king and queen of spades and a 3rd spade, and you'll probably play for the drop, which they don't split, and so you'll wind up losing just a spade at the end, but you'll make 6.
Yeah. Wow.
nice. All right.
If you were in 6, chances are East is going to lead the ace of clubs and the small club, and you'll go down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
5 is the right spot to be. And now Tony was talking at the very beginning about, even though he's got 15 high card points, downgrading his hand because of all the queens and jacks and only opening 1 diamond. And I think that that's the right way to go there.
So if he
Really?
opens a diamond, then I go to hearts.
You bid a heart.
I bid one
Let's
no
see.
trump.
You'll bid one no trump.
And then I bid, geez. I would think,
Club.
I would
Why
ask,
wouldn't you?
no.
New minor force, two club.
Now you could bid two spades.
Oh, opener reverse on
It's
the
a responder
responder.
reverse.
Right.
It's game forcing, and it shows at least 5 of the first suit you bid and 4 of the second.
Oh, okay.
If you bid two spades next, that means you must have had 5 hearts because you would have bid. Well, it's
Spades
not,
first.
no, I'm not saying that right. You expect partner not to have 4 spades because he didn't bid a spade over your heart.
Right.
So your spade bid winds up being that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's telling you, not.
Okay.
And so then North is going to go ahead and show his hearts, and you'll wind up in 4 hearts. But because he didn't start out with a no trump, he started out with a weaker sequence showing 12 to 14. You're not going to try for slam,
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, you have enough.
and you'll wind up at 4 hearts, which would be a little.
And he wouldn't know.
So so I'm sorry, say that again. So she bids a heart, and then he bids a no trump, denying 4 spades,
Yeah,
and then she wouldn't do new minor forcing or anything instead.
she could do new minor force. New minor force is not a bad bid there, and some people will hide a 4-card major by North's hand and bid a no trump even with 4 spades. So you can still do, you could do new minor force also, that would be fine.
I think when you have a strictly game forcing hand, doing spades is more to the point
Yeah,
because new minor forcing is not a game force. It's 10 plus.
right. The 2 spades describes your hand a little more precisely. It sets up a game force, so it gives you more flexibility going to finish up your auction.
Okay.
But new minor, if you don't know that bid, new minor force is a fine bid to get you to where you need to go. So if you did that, it was a diamond, a heart, a no trump, and you say 2 clubs. North is going to say 2 hearts to show their 3-card heart support. And then South can go ahead and bid 4 hearts.
It's 'cause I have some-
And so that's a straightforward new minor force auction.
So I see how it's beneficial. I agree. Sometimes you don't want to bid your no trump because it's not like very strong, but it is a lot more descriptive of your points. So helps you, your partner.
Mhm.
Right, and in either case, Tony's using the no trump ladder here. So either opening one no trump shows a balance 15 to 17, or opening a diamond and then rebidding a no trump shows a balance 12 to 14.
Mhm.
In either case, it's narrowly defining the hand. It makes South the captain, regardless. Because South knows more about North than North knows about South.
Mhm.
Okay, I think that's the right auction.
Mhm.
So how do we count the losers here?
Hmm.
Which hand do we look at when we're counting losers?
South.
Yeah, the one that has the longer trumps. Even though North is declarer here, you start with the hand that has more trumps. And so how many spades are you going to lose?
None,
How many hearts?
none.
How many clubs?
Whoosh.
Four.
Right.
Yeah, 4. We usually only
Wow.
count up to 3.
And then 2. Oh,
And 2 in diamonds. So
okay. Well,
that's not bad though. If we lose 3 clubs and 2 diamonds, we've made it, right?
Mhm.
hmm
And then how can we get rid of some of these losers?
You can. Well, you have an extra king over there in your hearts.
You
Yeah,
pitch
so
them
you
on
get
the
to pitch
heart.
something on a heart. Mm-hmm.
And
And then you can try and finesse in clubs.
But what's going to be opening lead? Probably four of diamond
East is
or
on
trump.
lead. East is on lead.
Oh, right, east. So east might lead a trump.
East might. I would be worried about though with the doubleton trump, where I think they may be 5-3 like this, and if partner's got the queen, I don't want to give away the position of the queen of trump.
So that then a heart.
Yeah, I would probably lead a low heart here.
Okay, that'll be beneficial for the offense.
That would,
Mm,
because it would be a low heart and the 9, the queen, and the ace. You get your pitch. You could pitch a diamond right off the bat.
You can potentially set it up going forwards.
Then you could even lead the 10 of hearts, and they'll cover with the jack, and you can rough it.
mm-hmm.
And if you go back with spade, you can then pitch your other diamond on 8 of hearts. They could trump that, I think, in West, but still, that's what Tony is saying. It winds up being helpful for you because it really simplifies the heart position. A
Yeah.
reason not to lead a heart there is that West had an opportunity to double the 2 heart transfer bid, which asks for a heart lead. So they specifically did not ask for a heart lead. And so that causes some concerns. But leading a club is going to give them a trick. Leading a diamond happens not to, but you're not going to lead a club or a diamond out of that.
That's interesting. I've never really done that. So if West had doubled there, they'd be asking for a heart.
Yeah, when either side doubles an
Transfer.
artificial bid, any kind of, it could be a transfer or it could be an answer to a key card request. You know, like if they say 4 no trump and it goes 5 clubs and you double the 5 clubs, it's asking for a club lead.
Okay. So when you're playing something like Don't, where you would double with a single suited hand, you only do that if you're immediately after opener. You wouldn't do it in third seat.
No, if your double has a conventional meaning, like Don't, then it's just your conventional meaning. And if they open a heart on your right and you double, that's a takeout double. It's just when it's when they have made artificial bids and you double those. That's what it usually is.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. If they have made an artificial bid and you're the seat after that, and this would
If
be
you're talking about a Don't type of double, they've opened a no trump.
right.
You have to anticipate that your partner is going to be on lead for that double to make the lead directing double to make sense.
That's also true.
Okay.
So which is the scenario you're asking about, James?
So if the player to my left opens 1 no,
Yeah.
my partner passes, and then they make a conventional bid, it's too late for me to interfere with Don't or Meckwell?
That's right. With Don't or Capoletti, those you can do those in the 4th seat, but only if the responder had passed originally.
Oh, okay.
It has to be the next bid over the 1 no trump opening bid. There can't have been an intervening bid by your partner or by the responder.
Okay.
Okay, so let's count losers here. When we look at the south hand with 5 spades, we think we may have a spade loser.
Well, you gotta figure out where the queen is, right?
But just from a counting a loser standpoint, we would say we have a possible loser in spades. We do have a loser. We would say we have a loser in spades because we got the ace and king without the queen. And we would say we have a loser in hearts, missing the king, and loser in clubs because we're missing the ace, and a loser in diamonds because we're missing the king.
King.
4, so I'm missing 4.
Right, and so that's going to be
Tricky.
yeah. We need to figure out how to get rid of those. And even though we can set up a club for instance, we can pitch a card from south. Pitching a diamond doesn't help. And pitching a heart maybe could help. How would we actually go to play spades when we have this arrangement of spades, not being able to see east and west cards? What would be the way to approach that?
Probably from south to the ace.
Yeah, a low spade to the ace, and then plan on finessing coming back, but then the queen winds up dropping when we lead the low spade.
So then
And so
you're
I'm pretty sure it's singleton.
Mm-hmm.
And so we can finesse twice coming back though, so we can pick up all the spades, I think. You lead the 8 of spades and they cover with 9, you play the king and you go back with the heart, and you lead the 4 of spades, they cover with the 10, you win with the jack. And
Mm-hmm.
then they only have the deuce left, or the 3, and you could draw that with the 7. So as it happens, you can get away with no heart losers here. We'd also would normally finesse the queen of hearts, and that's going to work. So we'll have 1 heart loser, but that will give us a place to pitch diamond losers if they haven't attacked diamonds already. And what do we think the opening lead is going to be here? East is on lead.
Ten a diamond.
A high one and a super.
If you don't play it coded, it's possible.
Well, not playing coded, it's still going to show a doubleton normally.
Okay,
So,
So
with
then-
four small, we start with the 2,
not top of nothing.
right?
Okay.
So the 2 of diamonds was going to make them get their king of diamonds, but it's going to set up the queen. So you only have 1 diamond loser and a club loser then, and you'll be able to do the heart finesse, and you'll be able to pitch a heart loser on the long club, and you'll be able to finesse all the diamonds or the spades. So I think you'll make 5 then.
Mhm.
You'll lose the ace of clubs and the king of diamonds. Yep, that's the right place. Even though you only have a 7-card heart fit here, it's your best contract.
She doesn't give herself points for the singleton to invite.
No, because she's the long trump hand, so she's not dummy, so we don't get dummy points here.
Oh,
And
right.
the idea behind that is if she roughs spades, it doesn't add any tricks to the trick count. and it makes it so that where the hearts are 4-2 against us, if we rough 2 spades, they'd have longer hearts than we would, and it would be bad. And so looking at this, we're going to lose the king of hearts,
Mhm.
but then the other hearts are going to wind up good. And then we're going to lose the ace of spades. But then we can pitch a diamond on a spade, maybe 2 diamonds on spades, and we'll lose the ace of diamonds and the ace of clubs. So they've got 3 aces and the king of hearts they're going to take.
So on a real table where West will interfere after 1 no trump, how will this go?
Yeah, so 1 no trump, and West can bid.
Wow.
What's the Capiletti here for?
Capiletti is 2 diamond.
diamonds.
Pass by Norse. Norse didn't have a whole lot. Or system on double stolen bid.
Same, you would bid the same thing, so then we'd be
I would not play. I don't recommend the stolen bid doubles,
Okay.
and I would not recommend trying to get the contract.
Right, with such a weak hand.
Where I know that they have at least 4 hearts. So I would pass the north hand. The 2 diamonds is forcing so that you're going to get another chance to bid.
Well,
And so-
Ether's going to be spade.
Well, no, because it's 2 diamonds, so they got to bid hearts or spades.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. East is going to be spade,
Oh, yes, that's right. Uh-huh.
and it's going to get passed around.
That's pass. And that's going to be the tricky part for North at that point. I would bid probably 3 clubs with the North hand. But passing could easily be the right thing to do. How do they do in 2 spades?
Pretty good.
They're going to lose 2 spades,
One heart
1 heart,
and a club.
a club. So they'll make 3 spades.
Mm.
So that's a good bid for them. How does North-South do in 3 clubs?
Three club.
A
If
diamond and a spade.
I mean, depending on who's declaring, you may get a rough
3.
in diamonds as well.
That's a natural club trick though, because they're going to get 2 clubs otherwise anyhow. I think. No, I guess you can lead up to the king and queen, so yeah, it would be East on lead. They'd probably lead a heart. But you'll still get a rough though. You probably lose a club, a diamond rough, a spade, and a heart. So you'd be down 1 and 3 clubs.
Which is better than the making 3 spades.
Right.
Right.
They might take the push to 3 spades though, because East knows that. Well, I don't know, not necessarily, because West could have only 4 spades. But having a singleton spade in the North hand, I would be inclined to try and gamble with 3 clubs. Knowing partners short on hearts, and so there's a good chance partners got some clubs.
Mhm.
All right, let's go and do one more.
Hmm. Interesting.
That's a very normal auction there. And East is going to be on lead. What do we think East is likely to lead?
10.
10 of spades.
Diamond? 10 of spades? Okay.
A weak doubleton is not too likely to work out. You're never going to get enough diamonds by your side to rough a diamond. Also, again, the same thing. Partner did not double 4 diamonds for diamond lead. So I would tend to not want to lead a diamond just for that. So I go with 10 of spades, and it's going to work out that they'll play the jack, and West will win their ace, and they're going to need to switch, and they're going to have to decide between a diamond switch and a club switch. And dummy looks pretty weak in both of those.
Yeah.
They'll see those 3 weak minor suits. If they choose a diamond, if they lead the jack of diamonds, that's going to be particularly bad because they'll win the ace and then they'll, I guess they'll finesse trumps. The trump finesse will lose, and then they can switch to their club and get their ace and king of clubs.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to lose a heart, a spade, and 2 clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. So I think you'll be down 1
Mm-hmm.
if they defend well. But still, this is the right auction. And if they don't
Okay.
defend well, you have enough tricks. You've got 5 hearts, 6, 7, 8 in diamonds, and 9 and 10 in spades. So there's enough tricks to make a game there. But it's just a race as to who gets their goal first.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and call it with that. So
All
good
right.
luck.
Thanks.
It's funny. It's like Jacoby transfer. It seems like the easiest convention in the world, but there's all these variations and edge cases and combinations and whatnot. So it's good to go through and see the different tracks it can take there.
Yeah, that's good. I keep forgetting to do Texas transfers, so that was
Me too. And then the super
accept.
accept.
The Super Accept is good, and the Smolin is also good.
Mhm.
So that a combination of all of those things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes.